Signature moves. They had a certain element of uniqueness to a Pokemon. Some mons have their whole identity surrounding them, crucial to their success. But, whether it be outclassed by another move it has access to, impractical, or just flat out bad, it is so disappointing when a mon has a signature move that is not even worth using. How's it going, buds? Today I'm going to go over the worst signature moves and try to give some suggestions to make them not so bad. After all, if the move isn't widely distributed, wouldn't it be nice to see it used on the mon that does get it? I'm defining signature moves as either a move that has been exclusive to one evolution line's level up set for many generations, or a move that may have a few more users that are passed on as egg moves. Some of these moves I'm going to cover aren't necessarily bad either, they just have some crucial flaws to them and need some tweaking. Starting off with the Gen 3 signature move of Hariyama, we have Smelling Salts. While some other mons get access to this move by breeding, the Hariyama line are the only ones who get this by level up. It is a base 70 normal type attack with the added effect of doubling in power against a paralyzed target. Okay, not the worst move, but this move also cures the target of paralysis after, which means you'll likely only get the bonus once. Hariyama doesn't even have reliable ways to paralyze. It has Body Slam, another normal move, and the next gen it acquired Force Palm. But these aren't the greatest moves for this mon and give a 30% chance to paralyze. This move is a simple fix. Change it to a fighting type move so Hariyama gets stab on it, and don't have it cure the paralysis so you get your money's worth out of this very niche move. Moving on to a Generation 1 signature move, we are going to look at Kadabra and Alakazam's signature move Kinesis. This move is pretty ironic as it decreases the target's accuracy by one stage, but this move's accuracy is 80% itself, which means oftentimes you would miss this move and attempt to make your opponent miss theirs. This move is just a worse sand attack, and it's a signature move of one of the most threatening psychics from day one. There's a couple of ways I propose to fix this terrible move. First, let's please make it 100% accurate so it's at least on par with sand attack. Then let's give it the additional effect of lowering the target's defensive stats as the move's description states we are distracting them. We can either do that or give it the effect of lowering the target's accuracy and evasion, which might actually be better for Zam, as it can predict a dark type switch in and make sure it hits its focus blast against them. Next, I wanted to tackle the move that motivated this video. It's the signature move of perhaps the most disappointing legendary of all time. I'm talking about Regigigas and his signature move Crush Grip. For those of you who never heard of or seen this move, it's a normal type move that hits on the physical side, and its power varies between 1 base power and 121. How it works is the power is based on the percentage of HP the target has. It's stronger when the target has high HP, and weaker when the target's HP is lower. What this does is make the move less useful after the first use, assuming your opponent isn't heal spamming. And when the target's HP is at 1/3 or under, this move is weaker than moves like Tackle and Scratch. Considering Regigigas needs to dedicate some status moves to get out a slow start, it's not ideal for this type of move to be taking up a slot, especially as its stab option. It's better off using a consistently strong move like Return or Body Slam to go for the para chance. Also, there's not really anything unique about this move. We also got the move Ring Out in the same generation, which is just a special version of Crush Grip. They could have at least bumped it up to around 150 power to be on par with similar style moves like Eruption and Water Spout. I actually have two ideas to fix this move and make Reggie great. We can make this a trapping move, let's say 100 power and 90 accuracy. This gives a strong stab option that is on par with Return, a little less accurate, but gives the bonus trapping effect and damage. This could give Regigigas a chance to find a good matchup against a passive mon and burn off its slow start turns. By the time the mon is able to escape, Reggie should have its act together. The other option is making this move a buffed up Body Slam. 120 base power move with a 30% chance to paralyze. It really isn't that overpowered when you look at other legendary signature moves. The para chance could give this mon some better utility instead of running Thunder Wave in a move slot. Full paras on the other side can stall turns and will work well with Substitute. I can see a pretty decent set looking something like this. Moving on to the next move, Triple Kick has been Hitmontop's signature move since Gen 2, with only Pheromosa gaining access in Gen 7. It can hit up to 3 times, with the first hit doing 10 base power damage, the second 20 power, and third 30. Each hit also has an independent accuracy check, so that's like hitting 3 rock slides in a row. In Generation 8, the move Triple Axle was introduced with the same concept, except it starts at 20 power and increases to 40 and 60 on each of the next 2 hits. Quick fix here for Triple Kick, just gonna bump that base power to match Triple Axle and put them on the same footing. I addressed this next one in my previous video, which you should all check out by the way. This is a signature move of Galarian Stunfisk Snap Trap. This move is your basic trapping move at 35 base power. For some reason it is a grass type, which Stunfisk doesn't gain stab for unless it's in grassy terrain. It's so weak anyways that it isn't really worth using. My idea for this was pretty much make it a steel type Magma Storm, 100 base power, but let's give it 85% accuracy like some of the other basic trapping moves. This mon can't afford to be missing as much as Heatran. It can't get away with those stats. And the last move I'm going to cover in this video is Pyukumuku's signature move Purify. When I first saw the description of this move, I thought it was going to be great. You heal your status condition and recover 50% HP. That's like a super buff jungle healing. It wasn't until I tried to use this move and it failed that I immediately realized this move is trash. So this move does do both those things I just mentioned, but here's the catch. It only works if you do have a non-volatile status condition, which means you need to get status to even be able to use this move. This really makes this move situational, and this mon also gets recover, which you can use anytime, so you wouldn't really see this move ever used. The redeemable feats of this move is the ability to target an ally to heal them, and the fact that it has a super high amount of PP compared to the other recovery moves. But no way your opponent is going to keep statusing your team that many times to get even more than a few PP off this move. It's pretty much a dead move slot. What we can do is have this move be that buffed up jungle healing I thought it was at first. We can either make it a normal recovery move with the added bonus effect of status healing, or we can make it act like recover when not status and jungle healing when we are status. So a status mon would be cured by this move and healed 25%, whereas a non-status mon would just be healed to 50%. For a mon that is solely based around support moves, they should at least give it one cracked move that can be really useful. And those are some fixes for the worst signature moves. I know there are some other bad ones I could target, but I want to see your opinions in the comment section. Should we also buff moves like Conversion 2, Forest Curse, and Trick or Treat? What about early gen moves like Present and Barrage? If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I'm on my way to my end of the year goal of 2,000 subs. I appreciate all the support I've been getting over the last month. It really means a lot to me. The support and comments are really motivating me to put more work into the channel. If you have a video you want to see made, let me know as well. I have a few requests already that I'm looking forward to making in the upcoming months. That's all for me though. Thanks for watching, buds.